Welcome to the Isle of Man TT. For Honda Racing, that means 3 different riders, 3 different types of bike. We've got a week of practice, 6 races in race week, and 1 goal. And that's to end up on the top step of the podium and to get their names in the history book as TT winners.
Knowing you've worked on that bike and you're the last person to touch it, put wheels into it, change something on it, you're in a routine at BSB, and here it can change really, really quickly.
When we come to TT, everything goes another level, making sure the bikes are 100% all the time, because obviously there is no room for error here.
Races can be won or lost in a pit stop. It's vitally important to do it as quick as possible, as smooth as possible, and getting back out on track. If you're losing seconds in the pit stop, that will cost you at the end of the race.
The moment of doing it, you can't think about the pressure. You've just got to do it, and hopefully you do it as fast and as safely as you can. A dodgy pit stop can be the difference between finishing 3rd and finishing 6th. So.
The first prepping of pit stops was sort of have a go, just see how you feel with it before trying to time anything. All what we're learning in here is going to be completely different up there.
Putting a little bit of pressure on him. You know, obviously it's going to be nothing like the pit stop, but be a little bit of pressure, which is a little bit better than just doing it in the tent. So.
4 the other day, on camera,
Time.
and that was the first one in my suit.
What's your best time?
35 was the very first one, 35 in gear.
Then all of a sudden we're out the front with a load of people doing a pit stop. It does get a little bit nerve-wracking thinking of how it's going to feel up there.
Yeah, as soon as you see the light shine up on Cronk Lamona, getting your balaclava on, tucking it in, getting the gloves on, getting the fire hose over your shoulder.
There's an element of excitement, but also a lot of nerves that go with it. When it's done, I mean, it's like a whirlwind for 50 seconds, and anything could be happening around you, and you would have no idea.
Everybody gives a high five or a hug or a good job, lads.
Good pit stop.
Hold on.
It's a lot more pressure. You have to get it right. And if you don't get it right, then I don't think your rider's going to be very happy with you.
In the morning, let's say there's no delays, we're up at 6:30, we're in for 7:30, bike's out, breakfast at 8.
I mean, the bikes are prepped the day before. Sometimes there's something you may want to make changes after the rider's spoken with the crew chiefs.
Roads close at 10, get all the gear up to the tent, bikes through scrutineering, get ready to roll on the road.
What a race, lad. You all right?
Well, that's the hardest thing I've ever done. It's been a good week, all in all. But I feel like the bike has so much more potential, which is a good thing. I just don't think we got the most out of it with obviously the weather through the week, sort of restricted our time with the bike. Fair play to all the lads, because honestly, the effort that everyone's put in all week is second to none. The lads have been flat out since the start of the season.
The TT is my dream and TT is my life, so you know, like I say, if you want something to happen, you can make it happen. And obviously here we are today, senior race is finished, and yeah, can't complain at that.
I'm so glad Nathan finished the last race today, because he's had a bit of a rough week with a few little problems, so it's great to see him get a good result. John's fastest near every lap, or fast ever race, which is good. I've done my first 135 mile an hour lap, so there's so many positives to come out of the week.
I'm just happy, you know, I just keep, I don't know if I'm pulling a rabbit out of the hat, I don't know, I just enjoy riding my motorcycle and I keep repeating myself. Bike was good, it's never missed a beat.
The TT was the goal, and we made it the goal, and we made it the priority, and everything built around that. And like I say, 7th place, we can't knock that in a senior TT.
I love working with these guys, I love working with the team, I love working with Honda. I put the effort in and you know, I want to do it justice. All the boxes ticked, I've justified having the number 1 on my Honda. Hopefully I've justified my job.
So no mechanical problems all week, and the bike's kept on going, so that's why we're on the podium today, which is brilliant.
That's it for TT 2024 and Beyond the Blade. What a fantastic 24 it's been for Honda. Nathan has literally gone from being pushed through an airport in a wheelchair 12 weeks ago to having his best ever result and his best ever lap. John McGuinness has shown why he's a legend and why he's still world class. His fastest ever Superstock lap, his fastest ever race time from start to finish over 6 laps. He has gone above and beyond what we expected from John. And Dean, new to the Honda team, has never got off the podium in Supersport. And in Superbike, he was on the podium in Superbike Race 1, and he's followed it up with another podium in the Senior. What an incredible achievement by our 3 awesome riders. But it's not just been about the riders, it's been about the team. This has been a team experience and a team result. And for that reason, Honda have won the Manufacturers Award 2024.